this video, we're gonna be dealing with how to tell if you have a bad coolant temperature sensor. There are so many symptoms associated to a bad coolant temperature sensor. But on the video, I'm gonna be showing you guys 2 to 3 symptoms you may likely notice when the coolant temperature sensor is bad. Stay tuned as we dive in. Vehicle can be too low, vehicle can be too high. I mean, the RPM can be too high, the RPM can be too low as a result of you having a bad coolant temperature sensor. So I will show you also how you can test if truly your coolant temperature sensor is bad. And also you notice that vehicle starts starting every morning. Each morning that you want to start your vehicle, you will notice that initially maybe if you used to crank and it will start at the first, at this time around you can crank the first, you can crank the second, you can crank also the third before the vehicle would start. So in summarization about this crank, or possibly the hard start, what I'm trying to say is your vehicle will start hard starting when this coolant temperature sensor is going bad or possibly already bad. And also this would cause a wrong signal or possibly send a wrong data to the ECM, thereby causing high fuel consumption because a wrong data has been sent to the ECM, or possibly the ECM is not getting the accurate data it needed to do its job accurately. We are in a few steps to deal with how to test this coolant temperature sensor. Okay, but if you notice that your coolant temperature sensor is bad or already dead, you don't have to repair. It's just for you to replace and you are good to go. Repairing this temperature sensor can't solve any problem, but otherwise causing more problem to your vehicle. So you replace any damaged coolant temperature sensor and you're good to go. I'm gonna start the vehicle right here. Okay. So RPM coming down gradually. Okay, and if you watch, you would notice that it's on 1 RPM, it's on 1 at the dot. Okay, RPM is 1 at the dot. Okay, so if this guy coolant temperature sensor is bad, you might notice that your vehicle will be too high, and also if it's too bad, you will notice that it will be too low. So we're gonna remove the coolant temperature sensor to see what we got or the result of it. So here is it. Here is the coolant temperature sensor. This is it. The coolant temperature sensor. This is it. So I'm gonna disconnect the coolant temperature sensor. So, but before then, I'm gonna place this right here, okay, for the test. Okay, you can see this. It's island fine, okay, and we still have the coolant temperature sensor connected. Okay, so if I should go over and push this connector that you are seeing right here, I pull off, watch, you will see that it's now vibrating harder. Okay, even about to fall, the vibration increased. This is because the coolant temperature sensor has been removed. Okay, so which is, if the coolant temperature sensor is bad, you will notice a very hard vibration on the vehicle, which will be very, very suffocating to the driver or owner of the vehicle. So concerning the RPM, we're gonna see where the RPM actually is. So initially when I showed you guys where the RPM is, it was directly at 1, but if you watch, you will notice that it has dropped massively. Okay, it has really dropped massively. Okay, because the coolant temperature sensor was removed, which is to say that if the coolant temperature sensor is removed or bad, you will notice that vehicle will be vibrating 1, secondly RPM will be down. If I should insert on drive, okay, the vehicle will drop more and the vibration will be increased also. So if you watch closely, RPM is still down. You can see almost going down. Okay, then if I should turn on the AC, okay, let me turn on the AC. You can see vibration increased massively. Okay, which is, watch closely, you will see what's happening. You can see that the vibration increased massively. Okay, everywhere is vibrating. This is because we have removed the coolant temperature sensor. which balance the idling of the engine. So all this mentioned are the symptoms you may likely face when your coolant temperature sensor is bad. Like I said, I told you guys, vehicle RPM might be too high, vehicle RPM might be too low. You might notice hard vibration on the vehicle. Okay, like I said earlier also, you don't have to repair the coolant temperature sensor. You replace and you are good to go. So without much being said, we have come to an end, possibly concluding the video. So I hope that was helpful. If that is, do well to give us a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next video. Up to repair.